All right, you are busy and you need to know how to get all your content done. I'm talking like 90 days worth of content done in like a week or two. Well, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. And not only that, I'm going to show you how I did that when I was working full time, had kids, had a busy life. How do we get all our content done for a month or a quarter, all in just 2 weeks or less? All right, stay tuned. I'm going to break it all down for you, and we're getting started right now. Hey, welcome back to our channel. This is ILCTV. My name is Ryan. Hope you're doing well today. And I just want to thank you for being here because you could be anywhere else in the world. But if you are a coach or an entrepreneur or you're looking to build an online business that is automated and you can fall in love with it, then you're in the right place. We love making marketing easier for you. So make sure you get subscribed. Make sure you hit that bell notification. That way you don't miss anything. And if you get some value from this video, make sure you hit that like button. Now, in each video of ILCTV, we got a free resource for you. So today you can download our ultimate social media guide. It's going to help you with your posting, your consistency, all that stuff when it comes to social media. You can download that. It's in the description box. Now, today we're going to be talking about batching your content. If you don't know what content batching is, all that means is you're going to do all your content, basically all your videos, all the recordings you have to do for any video content that you got. You're going to go ahead and record that in a small batch period of time instead of trying to record it each day you're doing content. So where a lot of people mess up is if you got 12 videos to do and you're going to release those 12 videos once a week over a quarter, instead of doing one video each week, how about doing 6 videos each week to knock out all of those videos in just 2 weeks? But most people, they get the concept of batching, but they're like, yo, how the F do I do this? I feel like we say that in a lot of our videos. They're always like, how the do we do this? That's why we do these videos, so you know how to do it, right? All right, so there's 5 things that you gotta know when it comes to batching your content and doing it the right way. All right, the first key step, honestly, the step before we even get into the steps, I call this the pre-step, okay? You gotta get your shit organized, okay? Guys, you cannot do social media content, especially making money with your social media content, building a sustainable business without being organized. Too many people out here are trying to run multiple 6-figure, even 7-figure businesses, and you're not organized. So this is what you gotta get organized with. First of all, you gotta organize your ideas, okay? Simply, all you gotta do is just have an iPad or a phone and create a folder that says content ideas. And if you wanna really break it down, you could say Instagram ideas or video ad ideas, however you feel like you need to get organized. You know what? Watch this video and get organized. That'll help you get organized. Watch this one right here. But first thing we gotta do, guys, is we gotta get organized, okay? If you have content ideas, you gotta put them down on paper. You should be having a social media planning period, at least an hour, okay? And then each month, take some time and look at what's going on inside of your social media for the quarter. Especially if you have a job, you've got kids, just like we have. We have 3 kids. I was working a full-time job. My wife used to work a full-time job. We don't work anymore. We've used this beautiful business to retire ourselves. However, it all comes down to organization and time management. If you have your ideas organized, then these 5 steps are gonna make all the difference in the world. Now, we use an app called Trello. All right, now when we use Trello, it has a calendar feature on it. We did a video on how to plan out your social media content calendar. And my big suggestion is using a calendar to kind of plan out these 5 things, okay? So number 1 is a research period, okay? You're gonna take about a day and just do the research for your content ideas. Now, if you're doing this for the quarter, and let's just say your game plan is to produce a video once a week, then that means you need 12 videos. And to be safe, you just might wanna shoot 13 or 14 videos just so you've got a couple in the queue. Now, I'm gonna show you this from a YouTube aspect, but you can also do this for live video content, Instagram TV content, or really any podcast content, any type of content, you can use this strategy. So let's hop into the laptop really quickly and I'm gonna show you how we do research for a day and then head into step number 2. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how we would conduct content research. So first, I want to make sure that I've got my 14 days planned out. Okay, so as we go through these 5 things, I'm going to take a couple of these days because I'm going to try to get everything done in 2 weeks for the entire quarter. So what I want to do is I want to take out these 14 days, and a couple of these days, or maybe I would say just about one of these days, you should be able to get most of your research done. Now, the research is quicker when you have your content ideas kind of organized, because you should be getting content ideas every single day. We have a video right here that will refer back to how we get content ideas. But if I'm doing the research, and let's just say I want to do a series on funnels. Now you can do, I'm going to show you using YouTube, but you can do this on Instagram TV or Facebook Live, or with any piece of content, podcasting. So first of all, what I want to do is I want to have a list of people. So on YouTube, we call this an impact list. You can have an impact list of people that already do content that you would likely do as well. Okay. You can have an impact list for YouTube. You can have an impact list for any social media channel. And what I'm going to do is, let's just say, I'm going to say, what is a funnel? Okay. So I'm going to go to YouTube. I can do this in Google as well. And because I have a tool, it's called Keywords Everywhere. It works on Google. It is a Chrome extension, so you have to use it on Chrome. But it's showing me that 5,400 people are searching each month for what is a funnel. And so I can put that on my notes. So I can go over to my notes, and let's just say I'm doing this for YouTube. So I'm just doing my research. Okay, this is number 1, doing my research, and I go over to YouTube titles. You can see I am organized with our content, and I can just say, because we're going to do this the next quarter, this could be funnel series. Okay. And I could say, what is a funnel? And then I'm going to put down, it's got 5,400 searches. So I could then say sales funnel template. That's got 4,400 searches, you can see here. So again, that just allows me to go back over to my notes and go to sales funnel template. Okay. And there's other things that involve sales funnels too. I could do landing pages or thank you pages or sales pages. And all of a sudden I've got I can start piecing together these content ideas. Okay. I can also see here what other people are doing. Okay. If I put people like Marissa or Russell Brunson or Neil Patel on my impact list, then I can go to those people's channels. Okay. And I'm just doing this from the YouTube perspective. I can click on videos, and I can also sort by most popular. Okay. And I can see, okay, these are the top 5 videos that are the most popular. Maybe I put one of those 5 because I say, you know what, I can do this better. And I put that on my research, file as well. Okay. If I were to go to something like Instagram, you want to make sure that when things come across your feed on Instagram, when things come across your feed on Facebook, ads or content from other people, you use this little bar right here to save things. This could be a good content idea, right? Why read? So I could just save that and in one of my content folders on Instagram. And then what I could do is I say, you know what if I do entrepreneur books? Okay. This gets 14,000 searches a month. So I could put that on my content calendar too, because it may not be directly in funnels, entrepreneur books, and that gets 14,800 searches a month. Okay. And so now I'm doing my research. The next thing I want to do as I'm doing this, my research is I want to start putting together the titles of my videos, especially if you're doing this for YouTube. I want to put together catchy titles for my videos. Now on YouTube, it's very specific because those titles are driven by keywords and Google, and it all comes down to it. On something like Facebook or Instagram, then the title still has to be good, but it's not so SEO driven. It's more or less, it's got to be catchy to the eye, so it stops someone from scrolling. And the purpose of the title is just so to stop somebody from scrolling, and hopefully they watch the video, and then the first 10 seconds of the video should hook them their attention enough so they watch the rest of the video. Okay, so this is how you do your research. All right, and each time you do something, I would say, all right, now if I've got ideas, maybe I come up with 20 ideas, and all of a sudden I can just place them in my content calendar. So let's just say I release a video every Wednesday. Now I can put video 1 here, and then have my topic, go over to my notes, and I've got my entire research kind of planned out. Okay, and then we're going to move into step number 2, which is actually writing out my bullets, or if I need to, writing out a script for my video content. All right, now that I've actually done the research for my video content and I've got them kind of mapped out on my calendar of when they're going to get published, now I want to take another day or another period of time and I want to write them out. So I may set the timer. Let's just say it takes me about 15 minutes to just write out the bullets for each video. I know I'm probably going to need to set aside a couple hours to do this. Now, one of my biggest suggestions is to make sure you're doing this continuously, not just once a quarter. Now, if you're consistently doing a little bit of research, you're consistently doing a little bit of writing, then you're going to be way ahead of the game and you're never going to run out of content to share with your people. So during this writing period, all I'm doing is just writing down the bullets, writing down the things that I want to say. If I'm doing a video for YouTube, I'm literally using my YouTube script and writing everything out. That way, when I head into step 3, which is shooting your video, I can just open up my notes, do a quick review, and then boom, I can go in and shoot my content. So just a quick recap. All right, we've done our research, and then we actually take the time to write out the script or write out the bullets for our video content, and then we're good to go in to actually shoot the content. All right, I'm ready to shoot my content. So what I want to do now on my calendar is I want to mark off maybe 2 to 4 days. If I'm working, all right, if I got a full-time job, then possibly what I'm going to do, and you have to figure out what schedule works for you, okay? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick 2 weeks to shoot all of my content. Now, whether that means setting some time aside on a Saturday to possibly shoot 2 or 3 videos, and then throughout the week, I shoot 1 video when I get home from work, that allows me to get my 6 videos in a week. And then the simple step is just actually shooting your content. Now, my suggestion when it comes to shooting your content, don't go for perfection. If you're brand new to shooting your content and batching your content, just get it out there. Now, quality content is important, it is, but the goal should be to make progress with your shooting your videos. That way you're not worried about being perfect. The second half of step number 3 is editing. Now, again, I use easy, simple tools like Camtasia or iMovie, especially in the beginning. Don't do too much of your editing. Now, we have a couple editors to choose from. We have some really awesome people that edit our videos. Shout out to you editing this video, Michaela. You are loved. But on my calendar, I want to set aside some time just to edit. Now, in the beginning, I'm a big fan of just clipping off the beginning and clipping off the end and just following my bullets, following my script, and letting the chips fall where they may, especially if you don't have your own video editor yet. Now, you can find inexpensive video editors on Fiverr or Upwork or plenty of online communities and forums. Especially if it's simple, you can pay someone that may be new to video editing. You may not have to pay them as much as a professional or expert video editor, but at least they're getting edited. Now, the purpose of your content is to actually make money. So if you're not making a ton of money in the beginning, it's okay. Not everybody starts off making a ton of money. The goal is to eventually use the money that you're making in your business with your content to then outsource some of the things that you don't want to do or don't know how to do. All right, so now I've got my research done. I've taken the time to write out what my videos are going to be. I shot them, I've got them edited, or I've sent them off to be edited. Now it's time to write the social media posts that are going to correspond with my video content. So instead of trying to write out a post or write out a promotion for a specific video on the day of its publishing, I'm gonna go ahead and write the social media posts and put them in my notes. That way I've already got it written. So when the day comes to actually schedule that social media post where it's gonna go live or it's gonna be published, the day before that, I've already got a post written out letting my audience know that tomorrow this video is gonna be published. So step number 4, go ahead and write out promotional posts for your videos. All right, last but not least is to just take the time and schedule out your social media post or your video content. So you've now completed the batching. So you can use plenty of cool little tools. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Hootsuite, not a big fan of things like Buffer, but there are plenty of tools. We actually have a video right here. Now on Facebook, if you're running a Facebook page, you can go ahead and publish those videos directly from the Facebook page. You can do the same thing in a Facebook group. You can also go ahead and schedule YouTube content just by going into the YouTube studio and scheduling the content. But there are plenty of simple, inexpensive post planning tools that you can get to plan out your posting of your content. So I hope this helped you out, all right? Take a day and just do your research. Take another day and do the writing and plan out the script or the bullets of your video. And then take 4 or 5 days within that 2-week period to actually shoot and edit your videos. Then take another couple days to actually write out the promotional post for those videos. And then take a day or 2 to actually schedule them out. And in 2 weeks, you will have 90 days worth of video content batched and ready to go. Yo, I hope this video helped you out. I hope I gave you a good visual of how to get a full quarter of content done in just 2 weeks. And make sure that you subscribe, hit the bell. If you got to the end of this video, which obviously you're watching this, so you did, hit the like button, and be sure to get inside of our Facebook group if you have questions on the download that you got, the Ultimate Social Media Guide. We're here to help you out. So get inside the Facebook group, and we'll catch you in the next episode of ILC TV. Peace.